Hi there, and thank you so much for joining me today. In this video, I want to continue exploring the musical making capabilities of the OPXY. Now, it's funny because it's been marketed as this very mechanical, very rigid, German type of sequencer. And though it absolutely is capable of doing that, and it excels at that, it is actually way more capable and flexible than I originally gave it credit for. And today, I went for this kind of bossa nova style groovy vibe, way off the grid, and I'm surprised at how good the results were. Now, it all started out with this little melody. Very simple, and it's kind of in line with the concept that I've been exploring lately, that is not to give away the chords immediately, and instead of just using, triads or whatever, I've been favoring just doing melodies, and it's really paid off. I'm actually going to do a whole video on that later. Now, once I had that progression, the next thing that I wanted to do was give it a nice groovy feel with a very simple percussion beat and a nice accompanying bass line that would just, emphasize the basses. And what I'm using here as a bass is the Dissolve engine. This has become one of my favorite synths on the XY, by the way, and I pretty much use it on everything. And the beat with the bass goes like this. Just sets the tone, nice, moody, and I have it in this groovy 110 BPM, but I have the groove set up so it gives it kind of this loose feel. So the next thing that I wanted was a nice, warm, cozy lead to give it this vibe that I'm going for, and I want to do some pitch bends. Now the XY actually has a little pitch bender down here, and it sounds pretty good. And I came up with this. Okay, so far so good, and I wanted to keep giving it that old-timey French black and white movie feel, and I looked at the factory presets, and we actually have this amazing organ here. Ooh la la. By the way, just want to take a quick moment to thank the sponsor of today's video, Analog Cases. Analog Cases makes custom cases for most popular synths and groove boxes, as well as desktop stands, performance stands, and my favorite, the TrackPack Backpack, which can easily fit an Ableton Push 3 or an MPC Live 2, and was voted this year's most comfortable backpack to sleep in by Bruno, my ferret. Use my affiliate link in the description to get a discount on your next purchase. Thank you so much, Analog Cases, for supporting me and my work and others like me. Now lately I've been getting a bit more experimental with my arrangements, and I want to try out something that I've been getting pretty good results with, and that is having my melody go the other way than my chord progression. And let me explain. The chord progression goes here, then it goes here, descending, right? My counterpoint, on the other hand, will be ascending in the musical notes. So we're going to have this. So with that all put together, I added a bit more percussion, and you end up with the star of the show, which is this. It's a pretty simple arrangement, but I gotta say, pretty effective. Now, I'm gonna add the vocals and I'm gonna show you the finished product in just a second, but it's pretty surprising that in the about 2 months that I had this thing, I'm about ready to release an album, and slowly but surely, this thing is becoming a very potential to just be this as my live set, and maybe, I don't know, add the Deluge or the Octatrack to give it a bit more flair. But it's amazingly capable. I want to show you something very cool that Novak the Enjoyer, an amazing musician and YouTuber, just sent me. This is a pop filter which will allow me to sample and sing into the XY much more efficiently. Thank you so much, Novak. You can actually order these from his site. I have no affiliate links with him, but he's a good friend. And I'm not sure if you can see this, but it has a little lightning bolt on it, which is his calling card. An amazing gift. Thank you so much, my friend. Let's pop this in here. looks way more stylish.
Sometimes it's hard for me to know what's wrong or not, but we keep on keeping on. Hey, ain't nobody here between us, and heaven is whenever I'm in your arms. You are where my heart belongs, babe. Just isn't know me without you. No, not without your love, babe. All of it don't mean a thing. You are right here with me dreaming. No, not without your love. Sometimes it's hard for me to know what's wrong or not, but we keep on keeping on. Hey, ain't nobody here between us, and heaven is whenever I'm in your arms. You are where my heart belongs, babe. Just doesn't know me without you. No, not without your love, babe. All of it don't mean a thing. You are right here with me dreaming. No, not without your love.
As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video useful, or at least entertaining. Have a great week. See you next time.